Yo! Okay, I'm done. Oh man, it has been forever. I feel like shit. I can't wait any longer. It's time for Grind to My Gears, episode 7. Oh, fuck. You're gonna hear a lot of that. Get used to it. Old School Magic, part 1. So let's see. Let's recap here. The last time I did this, I recorded it. I felt like it didn't come out the way I wanted it. It came out more like a rant towards all the systems, and then it turned out that I was biased. I didn't release it to you people because I don't want to look like a jackass. I'm not biased. I just don't like the Xbox. Yeah. Alright, so let's just get on to the topic here. This week, I've decided that I'm just going to put down my guns and go back to my roots. I'm a little frustrated at the moment, and quite frankly, this is the perfect time to record an episode, although I feel like fucking shit. So here we go. And for starters, I can't hear out of my right ear because I'm fucking congested as a mother. So deal with it. Again, you're going to hear a lot of that. So it occurred to me for the past month and a half that I am actually getting bored with any kind of game that I play. I just picked up Killzone 2, and don't get me wrong, I'm giddy like a schoolgirl because the game kicks so much fucking ass. But I am so tired of buying shooters. The last 2-3 games in a row that I've bought have been shooters. And it's simple to say, you know what, I'm going to stop buying shooters. But what keeps popping out to the mass market? Shooters. Whether you like to admit it or not, it's the growing thing right now. And guess what? It's a bunch of fucking horse shit. It's made for meatheads that don't understand the concept of a real game, or for the hardcore fans that just want to do something that's new and cool. Well, you know what? It's not new and cool to me. And yes, it's fun, but once in a while, it's fun. It gets fucking annoying to replenish ammo and shoot people and go online and talk a bunch of big game and act like a bunch of fucking stupid bitches. I'm done with it. So here's where my problem lies. Since I'm not even going to consider this a game. Since the late 90s, the adventure games have died. And I think we all know who the main contributor of that was. Nintendo. Whether you would like to admit it or not, it's true. Nintendo mass-marketed the adventure game and made it mainstream. Zelda, Mario, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Kirby. Even, you know, I guess Earthbound, but that's an RPG. Those games are all adventure games, and they're all hugely popular in some form. I'm sure there's more. I'm just not, thinking of them right now because I just woke up. But those fucks had good concepts for adventure games years ago. Now you look at shit, and it's all shooters and RPGs with hugely anime-based characters that actually kill the whole game itself. I've been actually talking to a lot of RPG fans, and I always thought that they were so dire about their games, but a lot of them are pissed off at the moment because it's too much anime shit, or it's too much of the same storyline, one of the two. And it's just kind of intriguing to actually hear an RPG fan say, hey, you know what? I agree with you, Monster. I think that there should be more fucking adventure games. Yeah, PlayStation 3 came out with Uncharted Drake's Fortune. That's like an action adventure. I guess that counts. But, I mean, that's nothing. I'm talking about a real hands-on adventure game where I play a character and I do things and I battle a villain with a nice plot and I save the day or something, Great design levels, etc. The ultimate adventure game experience. Mario can't be the only one who could contain this. I'm sorry. I mean, it's fucking horseshit. Where are the adventure games? They've been missing for, years. Mario Galaxy came out in, 2007, 2006. And that game was great and all, but not only did I beat that quickly, I got nothing out of it. If there's an adventure game like that looks beautiful, and the stages are beautiful, and the bosses are awesome, and it's unmotivated in every way, and has no character development, and uses the same shit that it's been using for the last 25 years, that's how you know that the game has nothing. That's why I didn't go back to playing it. Bowser was unmotivated. Oh, okay, let me go steal the princess again. Okay, you see Mario light up a cigarette in the corner. Go for it, dude. I'll just, whatever. And Princess like, yeah, whatever. I'm used to getting trapped in a cage because I'm a fucking idiot. Yada, yada, yada. And then let's go into space. There's nothing. It was nothing motivated. Rosalina was probably the only good part of that game because she actually added some depth to it, but that's about it. I mean, that was a great game, but there's nothing to it. And I always bring this game up as time again because I think people oversee the fact that there was nothing to the game besides great levels and gameplay. And you know what? That can provide fun to somebody. But for someone like myself that has, to dish out the $50 for the full package, I want the full goddamn package. And as a fan, I want the full goddamn package. Best example, look at the Sonic franchise. I know this has been talked about by somebody like the Game Over Thinker lately. If you haven't been to his blog, check it out. He's fucking amazing. But he's actually inspired me to do this, and I gotta show this to him. But Sonic hasn't been good since Adventure 1, but I like Battle 2, right? So here's where the contradiction lies. Battle 2 was great, but they added all these characters that were so unnecessary to the series. And as you've seen lately, their fan bases went down by a huge percentage because of these characters, because of the stages, because of the gameplay, and because of the story altogether. There is nothing holding that series anymore. The villain's not evil enough. Shadow is useless. Yes, sure, he's a little cool, but come on. He's just Sonic with a different color and a few different abilities and a shitty storyline. That could have been good, but it's garbage. But like I said, the villain needs to be Robotnik. I should have said that. Amy's kind of annoying. Everybody just needs to back the fuck off. Sonic needs to be his own character again, and he needs to have more depth to him. And I'll get to that. But we're not going to get to that in this video. That will be coming up. I'm just concerned with the future of gaming right now because somebody's idea of adventure game is strapping a fucking gun to your arm and shooting like Nazis or something and launching from buildings. I'm just shooting this out of my ass here. I'm not actually speaking for a game. I'm a little concerned though because if we keep this up, nothing in the market's going to be new and fresh. See, that's why I want to push for adventure games. I miss that feeling. I loved playing adventure games. I mean, I think we all can agree and say we grew up on them, right? Somebody told me the other day the adventure game is dead. I completely disagree with that. I think it's hiding. I think there needs to be somebody out there with the brain power to actually know how to make a good goddamn adventure game. Best example, look at fucking Brutal Legend. That game is going to be sick, and it definitely has to be an adventure game because it is. I mean, you're fighting guys and you're going through levels and you're battling bosses. And it looks funny. And again, I'm sorry for coughing, but this is what's going to happen. So you got to deal with it. I mean, I don't know what happened, in the course of a couple of years. All the shooters popped up and all these RPGs are kind of now. I mean, enlighten me if you know. But does anybody feel the same way as I do that the fucking adventure game needs to come back in a big way? I mean, where the fuck is it? What happened to it? Nintendo surely cannot be the only holder of this. It's fucking horseshit. I'm sick of seeing shooters, and I'm sick of seeing RPGs. I mean, unless it's something completely new and original, then the RPG is iffy. But, I mean, for the most part, I want to see adventure games. What the fuck was that? It's like a Ninja Turtle. Anyways, that's about it. I would like to just get this out right now off my chest. Part 2, we're going to discuss Mario and Sonic and how they differentiate from each other. I've been way too inspired to do this. I've waited a long enough fucking time to do this. And it's time I rip them both an asshole and explain how they could provide better content to their fan base. Fuck off.